Today, we will step into Unit 3, the basic slim skirt. The basic slim skirt is a fitted skirt with seams parallel to the dress form, and two darts are fitted into the waistline seam to shape the hip and form the waistline. The basic slim skirt is clean, simple, and very popular for women to wear, just like these pictures. Next, I'll show you how to drape the basic slim skirt. Firstly, we will prepare the muslin. We will measure from center front through the hip line to center back. I'll show you. Yes. You measure from center front, pass it through hip line to center back. You use this measurement and you add 12 for working space for seam allowance. Then you use the skirt length and add 10 centimeters for the length of the muslin. Use these two measurements, you tear the muslin, and then you draw guidelines on the muslin. From the right edge of the muslin, you measure in 2.5, and you draw a green line. This is the center front line. Secondly, you measure from the top edge of the muslin. You measure down 23, and then you draw a cross green line. That's the hip level line. Also, you will indicate the waistline intersection. From hip line, you measure up 18 centimeters. Draw front and back side seam. To draw front side seam, you measure from center front, measure towards center back. You measure center front to side seam and add 1 centimeter. Then you draw the front side seam. And you measure 2.5 to draw another green line. Continue to measure 2.5, draw back side seam. And then from back side seam, you measure the measurement of center back to side seam at 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter for front ease and 1 centimeter for back ease at the hip. Okay, because we need some ease on hip of the skirt for movement. And also, you will draw center back line. Continually, you will draw the T-lines. To establish T-lines, you measure from front side seam, back side seam. You measure 5 centimeters and square a line up. That's the T-line, the T-line. And finally, we will draw the hemline. Measure down 5 centimeters for hem allowance. So the guidelines on muslin is prepared. I'll show you the finished muslin. Okay, all the lines has completed on this muslin. We will slash and spread the skirt. The back skirt and the front skirt. Then you clip into side seam at hip line. Not cut through the side seam, okay? Also the back, you do the same thing. You clip into side seam at hip line. Front and back side seam together below the hip part. And to let seam allowance above the hip line extend outward. Okay, right now the muslin is completed.